Hey, everybody. Good to see you all. Cry Me a River. Good to see everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope you had a great week, staying safe and healthy and all that kind of good stuff. Good to see everybody. Quentin, Ruth, John, Double John, Milena, Udi, David, Trevor, Robert, Pete, Brittinger, Mike and Pell, Earl, Terry, Mark, Yuko, Gary, anyway, Pierre. I know I'm missing some people, but great to see you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. For those of you guys already making requests, just a heads up, today isn't really my requests show. I do that on Wednesdays, so I may take your request if it really kind of grabs me, but otherwise I'm just gonna play what I feel like today. Thanks, Goldie, for listening to the Live at Van Gelder CD. I wish I had a Hammond B3 here, but maybe one day. Hey, Greg, good to see you. And yeah, thanks, Susan. I've been working on the sound, trying to get, I'm still messing with this new setup, this new mic and microphones and everything. So yeah, I think I got it today the best with this new setup for sure. So let me know what you guys think. Ciao Elio, come stai? Tita Nena from next door, nice to see you.
Hey, Scott, what's up, man, from Honolulu? Yuko, nice to see you. Peter, there you go. That was some dolphin dance. Glad to hear it, Gary. I appreciate that, man. And Robert, trying to tweak this sound, get it best as I can for you guys. You will shout if it's in you, yes indeed.
You will shout when it hits you, yes indeed. When the Spirit moves you, you'll shout hallelujah. When it hits you, you will holler, yes indeed. It comes out if it's in you, yes indeed. You will shout, man, it sends you, yes indeed. When the music's jumping, you'll shout, let me in there. If it's in you, you will holler, yes indeed. It comes out if it's in you, yes indeed. You will shout if it's in you, yes indeed. When the music's jumping, you'll shout, let me in there. If it's in you, you will holler, yes indeed. Yes indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Nice old spiritual type tune. Yes, indeed. Hey, Tetsuo from Tokyo, good to see you. Eddie Curtis, I appreciate it. Thanks, man. I know, Carl, you're asking me about those stars. I still haven't set that up. I do have my usual tip jar links in the description if you guys want to send a little something. But yeah, it's good to see you all. Gustav, I never really played official gospel, but I spent a few years in Chicago playing a lot of Hammond organ in a band that did a lot of Ray Charles tunes. So I definitely stolen some things from that era, and I love that stuff, man. Ray Charles is just that perfect combination of jazz, blues, and soul. It's the best. Once I laughed when I heard you saying that I'd be playing solitaire. Uneasy in my easy chair. It never entered my mind. Once you told me that I was mistaken, that I'd awaken with the sun. And order orange juice for one. It never entered my mind. You have what I lack myself. Now I even have to scratch my back like myself. Once you warned me that if you scorned me, I'd say a lonely prayer again, and wish that you were there again to get into my hair again. It never entered my mind. Once you warned me that if you scorned me, I'd say a lonely prayer again, and wish that you were there again to get into my hair again. It never entered my mind. All right. It never entered my mind. A ballad that's in my head these days a lot for whatever reason. Sometimes that happens. You know, tunes just get in your head and you just can't help it. They get, you know, that happens every week. People ask me sometimes what my favorite tune is. And it changes every week. Every week I got something different that's on my mind. Lynn asks, do I miss the energy of a room? Of course, yeah. Playing in front of a live audience, you know, with a band that's the best. I haven't heard any applause in almost a year, or at least since March. But seeing these comments from you guys and doing this is still really fun. But yeah, of course I miss the energy of a live room. But hopefully when things get back to normal, I can still keep doing the online live stream stuff, maybe even, you know, live stream some concerts. But yeah, I do miss it for sure. Shadow of your smile. I appreciate all the virtual applause with the claps. That still means a lot. Almost as much as hearing it in person, but I really appreciate that. Thanks, Michael, Gordon, Phil, Mike, Gustav. Oh, yeah, Gustav, I love that recording where Oscar's playing with two bass players, with Ray Brown and NHOP. That's one of my, I used to have that DVD. That's a great, great concert. Thanks, Goldie. Hey, John Tendy, nice to see you, man. Some Oscar bass lines going. Some, what's that called? Confirmation by the great Charlie Parker. I used to play that one back in Chicago with my old mentor, great tenor player, band leader, Vaughn Freeman. That was one of his go-to tunes. Always fun to play that one. Yeah, Gustav, OP is one of my all-time heroes for sure. Never been in love before. I figured I'd do it in 3/4 just to switch things up. Thanks. That's for you, Kingsley, my unofficial assistant, who always writes in with the tune info. I appreciate that. Once again, everybody, I do have tip jar links in the video description or at my website, benpaterson.com. If you feel like dropping a little love in the tip jar, it's very much appreciated and does help keep the music coming. Thanks to all of you who do drop a little tip in each week. Definitely means a lot. Let's see. Speaking of that, actually, somebody wrote me in with a tip asking for, let me figure out my key here. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. Then suddenly you appeared before me, the only one my heart could ever hold. I shouted, please adore me, and when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, and now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Then suddenly you appeared before me, the only one my heart could ever hold. I shouted, please adore me, and when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, and now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Without a love of my own. All right. That's for my friend Gary. Hope you enjoyed that one, Gary. Yeah, John, I would love to add a bass player for sure. And if it was non-COVID times, I absolutely would have a bass player with me for at least some of these shows. But right now I'm out here in Las Vegas. I don't really know many bass players around here. I know a couple good ones, actually. But, we're playing it safe. We're not really, hanging out indoors with other people. So that's the way it is. Until the vaccines get out there, it's solo piano. That's the way it is. But thank you, everybody. Thanks, Daniela, Gustav, Pepjean. I could do a second tutorial on Isn't She Lovely? I hadn't really thought about it, but I could add another one. For those of you who don't know, one of my more popular recordings is I did a version of Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Lovely? And up on my website, I put up a video you can purchase that basically does a tutorial of how I play through the melody and the first couple choruses of solo, basically going note for note, talking about voicings, techniques, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, check out my website, benpaterson.com. Let's see, what else is on the list? Each week I write down, a couple tunes that are kind of on my mind. How about this one? Here's a classic. Dat Dare by the great Bobby Timmons. Pal, I know you like that one. Always good to have a Bobby Timmons fan in the house. Thanks, Gustav. Yeah, missed the in real life sessions, but we do what we can. A lot of people have it a lot worse. I'm lucky that I'm able to do these shows for you guys and still make some music. All right, let's try this one. This is a tune somebody told me about. I'm still halfway learning it, so I might drop some of the lyrics, but bear with me. It's kind of a cool, it's about, in these times of COVID, this is about a bug that you want to catch. A love bug. Let's try it. Love is a bug that bites occasionally. I guess I just got bit sensationally. If he should come along when you are with me, then let him bite you and I'll tell you all about the birds and the bees, bring you up to date on the flowers and trees. Your every whim I'll try to please, because we could make a lovely pair. Let's do it soon, don't be immune. It's contagious, but who cares? Love is the only little bug welcome anywhere. So take a kiss, this one's on me. And while you're there, take 2 or 3. Since love came along, I feel so free, and I want you to marry me. We could make a lovely pair. Let's do it soon, don't be immune. It's contagious, but who cares? Love is the only little bug welcome anywhere. So take a kiss, this one's on me. And while you're there, take 2 or 3. Since love came, I feel so free, and I want you to marry me. First time trying that one, The Love Bug. Yeah, Kingsley, if you know who wrote that one, let me know. The version I know is by a great singer, a guy named Bill Henderson, who was an actor and was a singer back in the day, I think in the 60s. But anyway, yeah, glad you like that one, Goldie. Yeah, just a darling song, as you said. The Love Bug. Robert says, I've got some new gear under the piano. Yeah, so I'm trying, just about a week ago, I got a new system with a mixer and some new mics, and I'm testing it out, trying to see if it's going to be better than the old system. The old system I had was sounding pretty good. Nobody ever complained, but I figured I'd try to see if I could bump it up a notch. I tried it for the first time last week, and it was kind of mixed reactions. Some people liked it, some people didn't, but since then I've made some more adjustments and tried repositioning the mics, opening the piano lid, changing some of the EQ, all that kind of stuff. And I think I've got it sounding pretty good. So, I'll still have to see if it's better than the old system, but it seems like everybody's liking it today, which is great. Time for an Oscar Peterson tune, I think. couple of beautiful Oscar Peterson tunes for you guys. That first one was If You Only Knew, and then the second one is Love Ballad, two of Oscar's prettiest tunes. So thanks, everybody. Really having fun today playing music for you guys. Means a lot. Last time I'll mention it, I've got tip jar links in the video description and on my website, benpaterson.com. Sorry to keep plugging it, but you know, these are the new gigs, so I got to throw it in there. And thanks to everybody who does drop a little in the tip jar. It really does mean a lot. Thank you. Hey, John, glad you're still listening, man. Wish I could duck up to your studio and do some Hammond work. That'd be fun. Thanks, Kingsley. Piano player's choice. I like that. That's a good request. Let me think about that. Now I have to decide what I want to play. It was just one of those things, just one of those crazy flings, one of those bells that now and then rings, just one of those things. It was just one of those nights, just one of those fabulous flights, a trip to the moon on gossamer wings, just one of those things. If we thought a bit of the end of it when we started painting the town, we'd have been aware that our love affair was too high not to cool down. So goodbye, dear, and amen. Here's hoping we'll meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things. Woo. All right, just one of those things. Got to play one super up tempo at least once per set. All right, well, it was great to see you, everybody. I'm going to close things out with maybe one more, maybe a blues or maybe two quickies. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. It's so much fun doing these. Thanks so much, Krista. Yeah, I do these sets every Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Time. You can find all the info on my website, benpaterson.com. Tell your friends. And as I used to go see the great pianist Johnny O'Neill all the time in New York, and he would say, come see us again, and if you can't, send someone in your place. So spread the word, tell everybody, and let's build the crowd. Today we've got about, between all our platforms, we've got about 135 people watching, which is awesome. Makes me feel great. So yeah, really appreciate it, everybody. It's super fun making music for you guys. I appreciate the feedback on the sound, tweaking it, trying to get it to sound as good as I can for everybody. And thanks to everybody who dropped a little tip in the tip jar. It really means a lot. Thank you. Do you know something? I'm in love with you. Be a sweet pumpkin, say you love me too. If you do, I'm certain we could be one of the happiest couples in this society. I've got a feeling that I'm just your style. Come on, admit it, and we'll walk the aisle. Don't be shy, just throw your arms around me, and you'll get plenty of loving, just you saying me. Can't you tell we were meant to be together? A wedding bell would be ours to ring forever and ever. Let's make a booking to be man and wife. Say yes, good looking, let me share your life. You're to me everything that is divine. So just be a sweet pumpkin and say that you'll be mine. could tell we were meant to be together. A wedding bell would be ours to ring forever and ever. Let's make a booking to be man and wife. Say yes, good looking, let me share your life. You're to me everything that is divine. So just be a sweet pumpkin and say that you'll be mine. You just be a sweet pumpkin and say that you'll be mine. Thanks again, everybody. So much fun playing for you guys. I love seeing the same folks tune in every week and seeing you guys chat amongst yourselves, too. I feel like we really got a nice community, a nice kind of family going here. So I'll keep the music coming, and I really appreciate it, everybody. Stay safe. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. Take care.